Hi, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Can I get you a glass of water? Fuck. Piss. Good evening, ladies and germs, ghouls and goblins, things that go bump in the night and wear business casual on Mondays through Fridays. It's your boy on some mustard shit, I suppose. A wise man once told me, and by wise man I mean the bass player of Stone Noble's Coyote Kaiser. He said one time that he wants Stone Nobles to be big enough one day to be able to fight and destroy abstract concepts like color and time, specifically the color yellow. So I don't even know why we're on this shit. Shout out Bullfrog, but I don't know why we're on this shit. I digress. We're back with another YouTube video, even though it's been 19 years since I've posted because I'm a lazy bastard. So we're back with a very fun premise today. Something that I see a guy, I believe his name is Tom McGovern. I gotta shout out Tom McGovern for this concept. There's a wonderful little game that I've seen Tom McGovern play a few times. It's called Good Band Name, Bad Band Name. You might have heard of it, but to give it a little lemon twist today, shout out Yellow. Fuck Yellow. All of the band names I will be rating either good or bad today are not bands that exist, but rather bands that you, the followers, have submitted to me on Instagram. And before I get on with the show here, I'd just like to remind you that if you would like to be a part of one of these videos eventually, because I will be doing more premises like these where I ask the followers to fuel my content, because sometimes I'm not as creative as I look. Kidding, sorta. But if you'd like to be a part of the fun here and throw your submission in for me to possibly rank or tear to shreds, depending on how good it is, just follow me on Instagram and look out for the little stories where I ask you questions and look for some fun little answers, such as all of these fantastic / horrendous fake band names. Let's just get right into it, man. This is gonna be fun. Now, what constitutes a good band name, you might be asking? Short answer? Couldn't fucking tell you. If I had to say, though, it would probably have to be no past tense stuff, no blank ed, like bypassed or possessed, stuff like that, where you're putting the past participle on top of another noun that's also a little bit too intricate to be a cool band name. Most importantly of all, I feel like a good band name kind of has to have rhythm. It kind of has to just like roll off the tongue, bam, bam, quick, Megadeth. But I'm thinking a good band name tends to have maybe a little bit of alliteration or similar vowel sounds, open sounds. Like I said, things that are rolling right off the tongue, easy to say, easy to Google. All right, we are coming right out of the gates, 0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds. Seismic Huge. That's an ironclad band name, my friend. Adam and the Atom Smashers. As it stands, bad band name, but here's what you're gonna do to make it good. You're gonna get rid of and the. That's kind of a trope of a bad band name, I feel like. Very few bands can pull off the blank and the blanks, because typically it's very played out and it's just some dumb punk band who's gonna drink a lot of PBR on stage. Adam and the Atom Smashers, as it stands, is not a good band name, but if you take away and the, and you take away atom with the T, and you say Atom Smashers, as if it's like a name of somebody who doesn't exist. Maybe the frontman's stage name is Atom Smashers. ADAM Smashers, that's a good band name. On to the next. Chainsaw Kittens, slightly too cheeky, bad band name. While we lay upon the subject of kittens, though, we have one, Seabat. Cats Barking at Trees. That is a good band name. I'm going to tell you why. Because on Spotify and on all the other streaming services on the planet, you're not going to want to put your name in the header as Cats Barking at Trees. You're going to put it in as Seabat, maybe with the periods between each letter, but it's going to be Seabat. Kind of like how Kiss, Knights in Satan's Service. Seabat is a great band name because you kind of don't really know what it means, but it rolls directly off the tongue. Seabat. Oh, I'm going to the Seabat show tonight. Everyone's like, what the fuck is Seabat? Cats Barking at Trees. Cats Barking at Trees, okay band name, but if you turn it into Seabat, great band name. Furious George, very cheeky, good band name. Your Mom's Ashtray, I like where it's going. As it stands, bad band name, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take off Trey, we're gonna take off your, and we're gonna add an ES on the back end. Mom's Ashes, great band name. Offensive band name, great band name. Mom's Ashes. Revenge Eroticism, too many syllables, not enough of them are cool, bad band name. The Static Nomads is almost a fantastic fucking band name. Billy, you are so close here. You are so close. All you have to do is take off the, because the sucks. You're also going to take off S, and you're going to name your band Static Nomad, because that is a rock solid band name. Static Nomad, I'm into that. I'm going to see Static Nomad. The Red Rockets, a bit too vulgar without the taste of kind of tongue-in-cheek satire. Bad band name. The Crawfish Boil, while I see where you're going with it, as it stands, bad band name. Frighted Gods, I don't think frighted is a word, which is what kind of makes me respect the fact that you used it, but surface level here, Frighted Gods is a local band that's never really making it out of Providence, Rhode Island. That's a bad band name. Now, if we're gonna switch it up, try to make it a good band name, I think I would go to God Frightener. I wouldn't name my band God Frightener, but I think I might go see God Frightener like one time if they were opening for Mastodon. Also, God Frightener sounds like a Mastodon song that doesn't exist. Possessed Demon Chicks. This is what I was talking about with the past participle. Bad band name. Hateful Compromise. F-U-L at the end of the first word is just as bad as E-D at the end of the word. Bad band name. Canceled Fire Drill. Bad band name. Ska Wizard Vigilante I will call a good band name solely because it has the same coding, it has the same kind of essence and flavor as Ninja Sex Party. And Ninja Sex Party is a comedy band, so I imagine Ska Wizard Vigilante would be like a YouTube ska comedy cover band. I can roll with that. Good band name. Strung Up. Bad band name. Decent album name. Chaz Bono and the Coffee Grinders. Nice try. Bad band name. King Lavender, aka my band in high school. I think if you put King in front of anything, it kind of instantly becomes a good band name. That's a good fucking band name, King Lavender. The Shit Stompers. Rule number 672 of creating a good band name. Don't swear in your band name. That's a bad band name. Mercy of Misery. Would even be cool to flip them too. No, it wouldn't because they're both bad band names. Blank of Blank has to have two cruising ass words to be anything but a bad band name. Mercy of Misery is a bad band name. Misery of Mercy is arguably worse. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to break your heart there, Zach. The Kindred Souls, as it stands, bad band name. But to make it a good band name, you take off the past participle, you take off the S at the end, and you turn it into Kinder Soul. Because it kind of sounds like kindergarten, but where your soul is projected from your, you know what I'm saying? It's this satanic children of the corn thing when you make it Kinder Soul. Kinder Soul is a good band name. The Kindred Souls, bad band name. Legs Akimbo, that is a fully erect band name. I'm on board. Frog in a Blender, that reminds me of the song that I would swallow my pride. He says something with a blender. Heart in a blender, do the beautiful oblivion. Frog in a blender, that's a really fucking bad band name. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. Bad band name. Sorry, Frog in a Blender. Ignition. Horrific band name. Horrific song name. Horrific album name. Don't put I-O-N at the end of your band name unless it's like a really, really awesome word that no one's ever used before. Ignition is not one of those words. Necrosis. Necrosis? Necrosis. Necrosis. Bad band name. If it's gonna be one word, it better punch me in the fucking mouth. Osmosis. It's the movement of water molecules from a solution with high concentration to low. I know what osmosis is. I feel like a band already exists named Osmosis, but that doesn't make it a good band name. Bad band name, Osmosis. Cows in the Basement, I want to say is a bad band name, but I feel like I'm doing myself a disservice by doing so. So Cows in the Basement gets a good band name. Sex Mechanic. Top 5 fake band name I think I've ever heard. First album titled Pussy Tears or Pussy Tears because they're sex mechanics and they fix pussy tears. That's the tweet, Lauren. You got it. That's the one. That's the fucking one. Sex Mechanic, good band name. Fuck off, mate. I'm on Smart Guy. Bad band name. Candlelit Lobotomy sounds a little bit too much like 13-year-olds trying to be edgy. Bad band name. Ghost Pepper Cock Kickers. Again with the swears, not a fan of having cock in the name. If you kind of take out a whole bunch of shit and just really mix it around and turn it into one word, Pepper Kickers. Pepper Kick, or honestly just Pepper Kicker. I think Pepper Kicker would be a decent band name. I don't know what genre that would fall into. Maybe some sort of like mariachi metal, like Moyoria. You know how they kind of do that whole sort of deal. Pepper Kicker, I think, would be a fun band name. Ghost Pepper Cock Kickers is not a fun band name. I gotta say, after I just said it that fast, it does roll off the tongue way easier than I thought it would. Still a bad band name. To round it out, we got Kian throwing in like 19 submissions. Legal Weed, bad band name. Industrial Sabotage, bad band name. Drug-Induced Paranoia, slightly better bad band name. And Drunk Vomit, the worst of them all. I'm really sorry, Kian. All right, this was fun. Let's do it again sometime. That's all I got for you today. I'm sure I'm going to be back for part 2 on this at some point. This is a very fun premise with a lot of really fun, good, and bad band names. Understand everything is all jokes here. Everything is done in lighthearted fashion. We're just having a good time out here. Thanks so much again for watching, guys. I really appreciate your time, whether I was on in the background while you were on your phone or you were glued to me the entire time, which you should be, okay? Your hopeless devotion is inevitable. That's how this works. I'm sorry. Very, very, very narcissistic. welcome to the show, I guess. That being said, make sure you are streaming Stone Nobles, which I like to think is a pretty good band name, and are up to date with all of my other social media platforms, as I'll be posting on there every day, or at least I'll try to be posting every day. So we'll see you on there. And like I said, if you want to be a part of the next video, just shoot me a follow on my Instagram and you'll get everything you need from there. With that being said, good night, sleep tight, and get the fuck out of my sight. What are you still doing here?